Good afternoon, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this gorgeous 2004 Lexus GX470 for you today, also known as the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, and in pretty much every other country in the world. Really, Lexus primarily really only exists in the United States. These vehicles are branded a little bit differently elsewhere in the world. These are huge. In Europe, in Australia, in the Middle East, they are known for their dependability, longevity, durability, and capability for off-road use. A lot of people think Lexus and automatically think just a foo-foo luxury brand for soccer moms, and of course it can be used for that and oftentimes is, but what you may not know is this is one of the most capable off-road vehicles that you can possibly get. It gives you just about everything the 4Runner does and gives you a little bit of luxury and power behind it that you don't get with the 4Runner. This particular example of it appears to have been beautifully maintained and taken care of. It has over 260,000 miles on it. You would never know just by looking at it and driving it. It's been an extremely impressive vehicle. I've had the opportunity to drive it on multiple occasions, and I've been nothing but impressed and awestruck over how nice it is. The exterior is finished in a metallic, I don't know what I would call this color. It's kind of a bluish gray. As you can see, the front here, the headlights are crystal clear, indicating the vehicle has not had a ton of sun. The front of the vehicle is not hammered away with awkward rock chips and damage. Looks very softly used. What I always say about these vehicles is it's not always what you pay for it initially, it's what it ends up costing you in the first 18 months of ownership. And when you buy a vehicle that has been loved and taken care of, the vehicle will take care of you. There's just really no hiding it. After 260,000 miles, if a vehicle has not been taken care of, it will not look or perform like this particular one does. You do have some light wear on the edges of the seat. This is all original leather. You can see a little bit of wear and tear on the edge of the seat, also a little bit on the top of the seat there. That's inevitable. Getting in and out, you can see a little bit of cracking right in the front of the seat there. That has not turned into a rip quite yet. It is just a crease or fold in the leather. Armrest here is still in very good condition. Passenger seat and rear seats are in great shape. As you can see, the leather wrap steering wheel is also in very good condition with just minimal signs of wear and tear on the edges. The wood on top of the steering wheel is also uncracked. That's one indicator that the vehicle has not had a ton of sun. Also, the wood trim on the top of the door is in great shape, another indication that it has not had a ton of sun. Unfortunately for Toyota and Lexus, their dashboard qualities during these years were also not great. So when they did get a lot of sun, they would form cracks quite easily. I've seen cracked up dashboards on these with less than 60,000 miles on it. Not only these, but also the Lexus RXs, the Toyota 4Runners, the Siennas. They really used all the same material and quality dashboards, and 260,000 miles with no cracks. Extremely impressive. You do have your pop-up as well as your slide-back moonroof. I love the pop-up option because it allows you to vent the roof, and on hot summer days here in Sacramento, it allows you to be able to vent the roof and be able to get a little bit of ventilation and cool down the vehicle so that you're not getting into a hot vehicle when you park it. You do have the one push open and one push close. All you do is hold down for a second, and you also have your one push close over here as well, as you can see. Windows are all operating properly as well. Driver's window, passenger window, passenger rear, and driver rear. Power door locks are also all working correctly. Common problem with many of the Lexus vehicles are their power door lock actuators fail, and they are quite expensive to replace. I guarantee you that the door locks on this vehicle has failed on numerous occasions, but again, this just goes it's a testament to how well the vehicle was kept up and maintained. Doesn't mean that nothing has ever failed because it's just a magical vehicle. No such thing. It just means that it's had a great owner that's taken care of things as they've gone wrong. As you can see, you have your defroster here, your traction control. This one activates your AC outlet, dimmer switch, mirrors, everything very thoughtfully laid out. You have your steering wheel controls for your volume, your station, your voice prompts, your Toyota cruise control knob, which has been the same since the beginning of time, blinkers over here, windshield wipers over there. 268,898 miles, and boy, would you not know it looking at it. You also have downhill ascent control, locking center differential, heated seats for the left and right side. You also have the upgraded Nakamichi sound system here with navigation system, cassette player, and you do have a CD changer inside the glove box, which we'll check out in just a moment. These armrests are retractable, and you can access a couple different cup holders for the rear and for the front occupants. Headliner is in great shape throughout. We'll go ahead and pop the hood while we're here. Got to be careful to pop the hood. This one is the fuel door opener, and this one is the hood. You will, on multiple occasions, mix them up and hit the fuel door opener instead. I'll have to ding Lexus for that. That was a bad design. They shouldn't have put that there. You do have power seats with power lumbar support. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rear. The rear of the vehicle is equally as impressive. Very spacious, very roomy. Plenty of room for 3 adults to sit quite comfortably in here with plenty of leg room, shoulder room, and headroom. You get the same luxury throughout the vehicle in the back too. This is a testament to the time the vehicle was made. It still comes with an ashtray. Pretty cool. You do also have your rear heat and AC controls over here as well, and vents up top for the center row and the rear row, keeping everybody cool and comfortable. To get into the third row, you just have to pull on this tab, this lever, and this whole seat will actually go forward, allowing you access to be able to step 1, step 2, step 3 inside the vehicle. The third row seat does leave a little bit to be desired as far as spaciousness, but in a pinch you can get a 12, 13-year-old in there comfortably. In a pinch you can get an adult in there if you wanted to, but mostly it's going to be comfortable for children. To release the seat to be able to go back down, you just push forward on this lever, and then, if I wish I had 2 hands, I'll go ahead and put this down, and then with your other hand, you can go ahead and let down on the knob. To let the seat back up, you can just push down and pull it forward. The back of the seat is also adjustable. You can push on this and be able to retract it back a little bit, giving yourself a little bit more comfort back there. Door panel's in great shape. To get to the trunk hatch compartment, it is openable right over here, and you do have some goodies inside here, some of your tools. Your rear seats actually just adjust. This actually locks, by the way, so this is actually a perfect example of how to do this. Right now we are at a slope. If we were to open the door and let it go, the door would close on its own. So to prevent that from happening, you do have a lockable hinge, which you can press forward. It'll lock it in place. That way, if gravity is fighting you, you can keep the door open that way. The newer models actually put a shock there, which is great, but it is a wear and tear item. I actually like this design a little bit better. To get into the rear, it's actually quite easy to do as well. You would just lay the seat forward, you pull on this tab, and it raises the seat up. Now you have some tabs up over here, which you would use, tabs right over here, which you would use to hook on to the armrest, or rather the grabber handle, and that would allow the seat to go forward. You can also then retract this down over here to get that out of the way. Difficult to do with just one hand, but easy enough where you can do it with one hand if you had to. Same thing with the other side, but you get the gist of it. This is going to be your passenger space, how much leg room they're going to have. Again, in a pinch you can get the job done. Mark Levinson sound system, some additional storage space over here. And again, to close this, all you would have to do is pull forward. You heard that notch, and you'll feel the door close. For the purposes of this video, we'll go ahead and keep it locked, keep it open for the photo and video op. Going over to the passenger side, you'll notice that you see the same brilliance throughout the vehicle. Beautiful shape, carpet in great shape, no odors, no smells, no rips, no cracks, just a beautifully preserved Lexus with 268,000 miles on it. Again, a great shout out to the previous owner of this car for taking such great care of it. Climbing over to the rear row is not a challenge at all, as you can see. Again, let down on this, pull down on the seat. Tough to do with one hand. Push and lower. Put the seat back up. Easy as just doing it with one hand. pull on the lever and you can retract the seat back a little bit more. Door panels are in all great shape. Child safety locks are standard equipment. Finally going over to the passenger compartment, same brilliance throughout. You see a little bit less wear and tear over here. The seats are in a little bit better condition because obviously this seat has gotten a little bit less use. We do have all the books and manuals inside the office. We do take it out during detailing so nothing gets misplaced or thrown away. But we do have that, and I'll include a picture of that. As you can see, you have your 6-disc CD changer here, all tucked away up here, inconspicuous. Again, dashboard in great shape, as you can see, all the way through and through. Headliner in great shape, no drooping, no sagging. Door panels all in great shape, all electronics in proper working order. Your original Lexus key is unbroken and still functions. The key was also another weak link of all Lexus vehicles of this generation. If you put too much pressure on it, it would actually break. As you can see, the hood struts do hold proper pressure as well, and they all hold themselves up. I can't tell you how many customers come to us from other dealerships that they say that the dealer just told them, hey, you're buying a $10,000 or $15,000 car, just replace the strut. That is one of the differences you see here at Direct Auto Outlet. We treat every vehicle and every customer the same, whether we're making $1 from you or $1,000 from you. We are all car enthusiasts here. That's how we got into this family-owned business. And it looks like we also have timing belt that was done at 198,000 miles, which means you can easily go another 20,000 miles. I believe it was done in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what it says here. Sorry, actually 2017. So you can go easily for another 20,000 miles. Then you'd want to be cautious thereafter for the next timing belt change. But as you can see, everything is very thoughtfully laid out. Battery is right up front over here. 4.7 liter V8 engine, just purring away like brand new. Very capable engine, lots of fun to drive, lots of power, and it just has a pin you to your seat and power and torque available at its disposal. Folks, if you have any questions or comments, please drop us a note in the comment section below, or you may call us directly here at the lot at any time at area code 916-765-7575. I will also be doing a complete test drive video of this vehicle. As soon as this video is done, I'm going to jump in it and do a test drive video. I will also be including the link for that in the description of this ad as well, so please do look for that and join us and watch that video as well. You can find us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website, which is www.directauto.outlet.com. We want to thank you for investing your valuable time joining us throughout the entirety of this video. We certainly do hope to see and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye-bye.